We've all done it, compared ourselves to someone else. We've looked at what they have, what they accomplish, or even what they look like, and suddenly we feel incompetent, less than, or unsuccessful. It happens. It's like a trap we didn't even see until we feel a lack of contentment in life. And when we don't feel content in life, it's easier to fall into the trap of comparison. And then this becomes a cycle that robs us of the joy and truth of who we are, that is found only in Jesus. But when we're living out of a place of contentment, life doesn't become a competition, but a celebration. God desires for us to live with contentment, to be content that we are created in His image and that we are wonderfully made by Him. Content that He has great plans and purpose for us, and content in who He is in our life. In 1 Timothy 6, verse 6, it says, "Godliness with contentment is great gain." In other words, living a righteous life, which is one that follows after God, and living content go hand in hand. As we pursue a life with God, we live with contentment. Whatever season of life we're in, whatever happens in our day, we don't just exist to survive, but to find great pleasure in God, to be pleased with Him, and therefore finding pleasure in what we have and where we are, because God is the source of our contentment. I want to give you 3 practical ways to live out contentment as we journey through life with God. Number 1, gratitude is everything. God's love and faithfulness never fail. His mercies are new every morning, and because of that, each day we can be thankful. Start your day off with gratitude for all that He has done in your life. Number 2, a time for all things. Every season brings ups and downs, good times and difficult times. Wherever you are now, you are there for a reason. Find purpose in where you are. Be present in that moment and take delight in the people and places around you. Don't miss out by always looking for what could have been, should have been, or what isn't. And lastly, number 3, stay connected to your source of joy, Jesus. Contentment comes when we find rest and assurance in God. When we look in all these other places for joy, we will never be truly content. God wants us to delight in Him and find pleasure in Him. He desires a close and intimate relationship with Him. Know that you are so deeply loved by God and that He will lead your life. You, my friend, are made uniquely beautiful by the very hands of God, and that will always be enough.